What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly live stream with your host, me, Sophia. So good to see you all today, whether you are here live or if you are on the replay crew. Welcome and happy Sephora sale. It is almost upon us, and this live is going to be totally focused on the Sephora sale, or I guess products that are sold at Sephora in spirit of the sale. So we're going to be playing a little game of this or that. I have prepared a slide deck, a presentation, so to speak, of some very similar products at Sephora, or like products in similar categories that we often chat about on my channel, that I get a lot of questions about, that we often compare. And I'm going to let you know which one I think is better, which one I would personally buy. And then also I'm going to let you guys vote as a live audience. And we're going to see, what do you guys think is better? So you guys can share your opinions as well, and we can have a ton of fun today. Before we get started, just a quick reminder, please thumb up the live. It really does help. It really does help push it out to other folks who are browsing YouTube. So please remember to thumb up the live, comment, engage. We're here to have fun tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for coming. Let me see who is here. We have a lot of folks who were here right on time. Hi, me too. Hi, little Sin. Vanessa said, finally, I'm not late to the live. Cannot wait. Goody. Yes, guys. And if I missed any this or that's that you want me to compare, we can go to the Sephora website live and I can do some of your requests as well. We also have, oh, Little Sin says, having a migraine, so just going to listen tonight. I hope everyone is doing good. That's okay. We hope you feel better. If you just want to relax and listen, that's totally fine. We know you're there. That's good to know. But I hope your migraine gets better. Hello, Lynn. Welcome. Robin says, hi, everyone. Looking forward to this one. I need help with my cart, lol. We all need help with our carts, Robin. I think my cart is like over $1,400 right now. So I'm going to need your help as well, figuring out what I need to eliminate. By the way, for all of my members who are out there, welcome. After this full live, we are going to be having a members after live, after party, as we like to call it. And I'm going to be showing you guys what is currently in my Sephora cart, like what I'm thinking of getting. Obviously, I will do a haul on my channel for everybody. But for my members, you guys are going to have to help me figure out what to get, what shades. I have questions. I'm going to need your help. So make sure you stick around if you are a member, and if you would like to join the membership for extra exclusive lives, perks, etc. I have the link for that in the description box of this live. You can just click that if you want to check out the membership details. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Carrie. We have Jessica. Welcome. Hi, Kia. We have Annika, welcome. We've got, who else is here? Hey, New. Hey, Pink Sparkle, welcome. Shug, she says, hey, everyone. I'm here from Denver. Yeah, where are you guys watching from today? Pink Sparkle says, my cart is built. Welcome, Joanne, Angela, Verena, Anne Marie. Yay, welcome back. She said, I watch a short time before sleeping. It's 2 a.m. here. I appreciate you joining us, even if it's for a little bit. And I hope this is soothing for you so you can fall asleep. Welcome, Enamored Beauty. Yes. Paula, hello. Christine. Christine says, hi from Michigan, experiencing strong thunderstorms here. Oh no, I hope you stay safe. Hopefully you're inside, cozy and dry. Hi, Caleb. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Stephanie, Christy. We got a good crew. Wow, a lot of you guys are on time. I think a lot of you guys, you're thirsty for some Sephora sale Rex. Oh, Emily, good. She said, I got my merit giveaway package. Thank you. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. Yeah, always if you ever win a giveaway, always let me know. I like to make sure that you guys get the packages. Jessica says, my cart is out of control. Hi, Butterlight. She said, I made it. Hey, community. Hey, Sophia. Hi, Carol from Atlanta. Wow, we got a lot of people in the chat. I think Annika said, You got my name right. Yes, I looked it up. I had to listen to a couple of pronunciations online, but I finally got it right. Angela said, my cart tippeth over. Yikes. Oh, God, you guys are funny. Okay, cool. So while we are waiting for people to pop in, because it does take a couple minutes for all the notifications to go out, I'll share with you guys the makeup that I'm wearing on my face today. I do have the products linked in the description box. I also tried my best to link up the products that we'll likely be talking about today if we follow my slide deck. So you can find all of these down below. First up, because some of these are like new to me, so I figured I'd show them to you as people are quickly joining this live. First up, I got so lucky I was able to snag the new Victoria Beckham palette. I think this one is called Bordeaux, right? Bordeaux. This is the one that launched on Nordstrom for like 2 seconds. And I think maybe one of you guys told me about this. So I went on Nordstrom and I quickly ordered it. And then by the next morning, or after a couple of hours, it was gone. And I even texted the Victoria Beckham Beauty counter here at the Neiman Marcus in Dallas. And they were like, girl, you got lucky because we're not getting that till mid or end of April. So I thought I would do a look with this today just so you guys can see what it looks like. This shade right here is so pretty. It is so like silky satin, smooth, gorgeous kind of antiqued gold. I love this shade. And then this shade right here, which definitely makes the look a lot more bold. This is like a creamier high shine metallic. And then these two shades are matte. So I used the burgundy one in kind of like the crease. And then I used the deep brown for a little bit of like a winged liner. So I just wanted to show this to you. It's a beautiful palette. I love the formula. I'm trying to think about how this compares to, I guess the formula is the same as the others. If you like the formula of the others, I think you'll like this. It's still a little bit deep, but like, I don't know, if I just used this shade and then maybe this one or this one, I could create a light look with it. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys a quick little look because I won't have time this week in particular to review this because my Dior order is coming in a day or two. And so I'm going to review that instead. Hi, Mimi. Welcome. Oh, welcome, Maria, to the membership. Thank you for joining. I hope if you have time, please join us for the members only live after this live if you are still up. Seasalt said, Sophia's makeup looks fire. Okay, yes, you guys are excited about this. Angela said, oh, the Bordeaux. Nitu said it looks gorgeous. Pink Sparkle said that Nordstrom sale was fire. I know. I didn't get this one on sale, but you're right. Actually, I'm going to show you what I got in the Nordstrom sale next, Pink Sparkle. Enamored Beauty said, love this quad. I like it. I think it's really, really beautiful. I recommend it. It's obviously very warm, but the red tones in here, they're not like, do you see how this one, it's like, okay, it's like orangey brown, like it's a warm reddish brown. And then this is more like a true burgundy. So it's not like red, like sore eyes. I don't like that. I don't think it makes me look sick. I think it's like a nice coppery tone. What else are you guys saying? Lauren said, yes, the Nordstrom sale was great. So much so, don't need to buy on the Sephora sale. I think that's what these sites do. They put everything on sale like a week or two before the Sephora sale so that they can like get all of our money before it hits Sephora. Because a lot of you, I know you like to shop at Nordstrom more than you do at Sephora. But let me quickly show you guys, and welcome everybody who just joined. Please don't forget to thumb up the live. We had a lot of people just join in like the last minute or two. I'm just showing what I'm wearing on my face, and then we're going to dive into the topic. I just like to wait like 10 or 15 minutes so everyone can join. Okay, let me show you the bougie AF stuff that I got in the Nordstrom sale. So I didn't really want to buy this, but I've been asked about this so many times that now I did want to buy it. And I'm just so curious. I bought the La Prairie, the La Prairie powder, the Skin Caviar Loose Powder. This is so expensive. This is like $300, or I think, for like a powder, minus the small 15% discount. And I got this in translucent 1. It's not the lightest shade. It's like the second shade that they had available. I have this on my face right now. This video is not being streamed in very high def because it's being live streamed. So I know you can't see super well, but it's a bougie powder. Like, the packaging is really nice, really well designed in terms of the system that you get the powder. The powder smells really good. It's not like a sickening smell. And I've only used this one time. I have it on my face today. I will say, I really don't like setting powder, but this is a very, very good powder. It's definitely one of the best I've tried. I don't know yet. I think it's still too early for me to say that this is like worth the $300, but it is very smooth, and I put it over a skin tint that I don't like that transfers all over the place, and it really did keep my makeup intact. But I still look very makeup-y, like I tend to look when I wear loose powder. It's not my favorite look, but in terms of loose powders, so far, I'm actually like pretty impressed. And what I was not expecting, this is the box it comes in. It's so fancy. What I was not expecting, guys, is that it comes with a travel size. You get 2. You get 2. I was like, no, shut the front door. I couldn't believe it because I spent all that money. I was like, it better come with a travel size. It better come with like something else. I don't know. Pink Sparkle says, looks flawless here. Robin says, if that powder would make me look like Sophia, I would spend the $300 in a heartbeat. Well, thank you, Robin. Gemma, will you try the new Givenchy pressed powder? Gemma, that's actually one of the things that's in my Sephora cart. I actually think I might try that because I don't use a lot of powders, but that actually does look like the style of powder that I like to use. Christiane says, I heard amazing things about this powder. I haven't watched any reviews about this, so I don't actually know what like reviewers have said. I've just been asked about it a lot by my subscribers. So I'm kind of going into this blind, and I wouldn't say that it looks like natural on the skin. It doesn't look like, it looks like I'm wearing a fully powdered face, but it did like set my makeup very nicely. Let me see here. Sea Salt Wave says, OMG, I want this powder, but I'm worried it will clash with my oily combo skin. I don't think it would. I think you would really like it if you had oily combo skin. Oh, I'm so sorry, Anissa, you lost your kitty today. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope we can cheer you up and distract you a little bit. That's awful. I'm so sorry. That's how old my cat is. Hey New says, new Makeup by Mario or new Kulfi mascara? Okay, so I'm wearing the Mario one right now. You guys are asking about all of the things that are on my face. So I'm wearing the new Mario one right now. My first impressions, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've worn it. It's a nice mascara. It's nice. I don't think there's anything particularly like different about it, but it's nice. I don't think you need to like switch what you're using now to get the Mario one. I think I'm going to buy the Prada one in the sale though. We'll see. Kulfi is a brand that I have not tried anything from, so I can't speak on that. But the Makeup by Mario one I have tried a couple times now. Shug says, no, I want that so bad, the powder. It was an investment. I also got the foundation. That's right. I spent so much money on like 3 things. I bought 3 things in this sale: the powder, the foundation, which hasn't arrived yet, so I didn't wear it. And I also got the Sisley blush. These blushes that I see all the time in those videos about the expensive makeup. Does anybody else have this? Again, I'm not going to like give you a full review now because I've only used it once, but I will tell you something I'm impressed about with this powder. When I first got it, I was like, okay, let me rub off the shimmering embossing, because like this little part, like right around here, it was like very shimmery. So I was like, let's get rid of not the embossing, the overspray. Let's get rid of the overspray so that I can like see what it actually will swatch like. So I got rid of that. And like, do you see how there's these little like speckles there in the orchid? I think that those are not an overspray. I think it's like that. Like all of these colors in this blush, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because first I just got it today. Correct me if I'm wrong. None of it is overspray. Like it is like that. Like those are the colors and the light reflecting pigments all the way down to the bottom. And I even gouged this little area here with like a pin just to see, because I was like, how deep does it go? And it goes through all the way. And this is what I have on my cheeks right now. I always look a little washed out with these lights and stuff, but it's a really beautiful blush. Again, can't say whether or not this is worth the hefty price tag, but I was really impressed by that, because we all know like Guerlain and a lot of these other brands, like they have some very bougie makeup, but the embossing doesn't last. Like I'm sure I keep saying embossing, the overspray. I'm sure the new Dior ones with like the tiger and the print, I'm sure that's an overspray. TBD. Oh, Laresi says, I have the rose. Pink Sparkle is like, oh no, you gouged it. Okay, Lady Miss G, thank you for confirming. She said it goes all the way through. They're so good. Stephanie says, it's very subtle. Oh, okay. No overspray, my favorite blush, bar none. Oh, wonderful. Christiane says, I have the Sisley Pressed Powder, another favorite of mine. Oh, no. Next Nordstrom sale. Sounds like a lot of you guys have this one. Mimi says, ooh, that's a gorgeous powder blush. Yes, welcome to everybody who just joined. We're going to get started in just a second. Oh, and the last thing that I have on, I'm testing a bunch of YSL products because I got a bunch of stuff in their sale. This is their Rouge Pour Couture Satin Color Lipstick, Long-Lasting Comfort. This is in the shade Brun Caftan. This is like a cooler, would you call this cooler tone? It's an interesting shade of brown. And sometimes if it's too cool tone, it makes me look like washes me out. But I think this is actually kind of an interesting color. I can't say this is my favorite satin formula because it's like a little bit too slippy for me, but it's very moisturizing. I just got a notification that my Dior package will be delivered tomorrow by 10:30 a.m., which means that it'll be delivered late by UPS at like 4 p.m. right at the end of the day when I can't film any swatches. Nicole said, the blue Peeps bunny in the background makes me happy. Well, Nicole, if that makes you happy, take a look at this. So cute, right? This is my little like Easter themed basket. So real quick, guys, I am switching the super chat thing up a little bit. We used to have the heart, but since it's spring, I did go on Amazon and order some flowers. I have a bunch of different shades here, little flowers. And what I'm going to do is that when you give a super chat, I'm going to write your name on the flower. I'm going to put it in the peep basket. And then at the end of the month, we'll have a little drawing and the winner will win a gift card. And I figured we can do this till the end of this month. And then, if we want to keep doing it, we can keep doing it. You guys can let me know. But I thought that would be a fun little thing for the super chatters just to mix things up. And I did get a new pack of markers as well. Look at me. Christiane says, love the flowers. Caleb says, too cute. Justine is cracking up over those ears. Mary says, can you tell us where your tank tops are from? This is from, most of them, they're all from Aloe and Lululemon. I believe this one is from Aloe. I like these. I'm always covered in makeup, guys, so I don't wear like my cute clothes on camera that much because I don't want to get them dirty. And I'm always covered in cat hair. Okay, yay, we have some super chats. Yay. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get you guys. And welcome everybody who just joined. Don't forget to thumb up the live. Right after this, I promise we're going to get into this or that now that we have everybody here. Thank you, Jessica. She said a little donation for the makeup fund. All right, I'm going to put you on. Since your super chat came up as green, I'm going to match it to this cute little flower here. And basically, I just searched for like bulletin board like materials on Amazon, and these are actually like really nice quality. Thank you, Shug. She says, I'm in. Let me do maybe the pink. Yeah, these are nice quality. These are like a good enough size. All right. Thank you, guys. Oh, and I got one from Tyga as well. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, I got a couple. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Thank you, guys. Hold on. Let's get some more colors. There's like a soft red. We got Tyga. Into okay, hold on. We got pink. Oh, George the cat. Thank you. George the cat says, yay, so cute. George the cat. All right, sounds like you guys like this idea. Thank you, Kia, for gifting a membership. I'm going to put you in. If you gift a membership, you also get an entry, okay? And by the way, I was asking the folks at YouTube how the gifted memberships work. So when you go to give a super chat, there's also the option. There you are, Kia. Oh, sorry, I didn't click on you. There's also the option to gift a membership. And I believe it randomly assigns it to someone who is active in the chat at that time in the live. And then if you are gifted a membership, you will receive an email telling you that you've been gifted one, just in case you're not sure. And then after the first month is over, you will get an email of some kind telling you, asking you if you want to like renew the membership. So I was a little confused about how they worked. So I asked, and that's what they said. Okay, thank you, Caleb, for the super sticker. Into the bunny. Isn't this so fun? I got this a couple years ago, and I'd pull it out every spring. All right, we got Tyga. Oh, thank you, Aoyan. She said, I want to thank you for being so thoughtful and generous. Oh, it's really nothing. I'm just here to hang out with you guys and do fun things like this. In you go. I'll have to get like another bucket in the future, maybe for summer. Thank you, Christiane, for this super sticker. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you guys. You're so generous. Appreciate it. There you are. We have Icona. Am I saying your name properly? I hope. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And by the way, I will draw the winner on like the last live of the month, but you don't have to be at the live to win, because I know not everybody can come to like every second of every single live. So this way you just have to join like a live at some point. Jacqueline, thank you, Jacqueline. She said those flapping ears deserved a super chat. I think they're pretty cute. Should we name the bunny? Let me know what you guys think we should name the bunny. There you are. I feel like it needs a little song. All right, hold on. And then we have Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Back from a few weeks down under. What? And finally catching a live. Oh my gosh. Were you on vacation? Where are you from, Cheryl? Remind us. Hold on. Let me get some more colors here so we can mix it up. Thank you so much, Catherine. Let me put your name on here. In you go. And thank you. Oh, Anne Marie, thank you so much. Anne Marie gifted 5 memberships. I really appreciate that, Anne Marie. That's very generous of you. I'm going to put you in here. Oh, make sure I spell your name right. Thank you. I know I have the worst handwriting, guys. Thank you, everybody. You guys are the best. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There's more. Thank you, Jessica, for gifting a membership. Minnie is snoring so loudly right now. Oh, okay. George the cat said, I can only buy memberships on my computer, not on my phone, just in case you can't see it. Yes, if you can't see it, it's fine. Like if you don't have that option, it's all good. Sometimes you can't see it if you have the iPhone app. But thank you, George the cat. There you are. Yay, you guys like this. I just thought it would be fun to like, I don't know, do another fun little style of game, of giveaway. Okay, hold on, guys. There's 2. Everyone's like, make it stop. No. Thank you, Christina. Christina said, West Coast wine and charcuterie time with hubby. You know I'd rather be 100% in the chat. Love tonight's topic. Ooh, what kind of West Coast wine are you having, Christina? All right. And then we have Justine. Thank you, Justine, for the super sticker. There we go. Yes. Oh, Sarah said, the drawing is going to be for a gift card. And I will let you guys choose whatever retailer you want. People normally choose Sephora or Nordstrom, but for example, if you don't have Sephora or Nordstrom in your country, then I just buy, it's whatever like your favorite beauty or fashion retailer is. So if you want Selfridges or something like that, I will get you a gift card for that. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get started. Let me pop back into the live. Hopefully I did that fast enough. Hi, Karen. Welcome. You didn't miss much. We just did a bunch of super chats. We just put the super chatters in here. Anybody who gives a super chat is going to be entered into a gift card drawing at the end of the month. So we just went through that, but I'm gonna pop up the Oh, Cheryl said oh, okay, you're from New Jersey. Oh, awesome. Okay. I was on vacation in Australia and New Zealand. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, Rachel says, thank you, Anne Marie, for the gift. Okay, Anne Marie must have gifted you a membership. That's awesome, Cheryl. That sounds like an amazing vacation. I really want to go to Australia and New Zealand to go wine tasting. And in you go. Oops. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen so we can do a little this or that. And while I do that, for anybody who is a member, or if you were recently gifted a membership tonight, or if you joined tonight, I just want to let you know, after this live, go to the memberships tab on my channel page. There's going to be two things you want to pay attention to. There's going to be the directions to join our Discord chat. It's like our chat room. And then the second thing is that we are having, if you didn't know, we are having a little contest, like a members only giveaway for the next week. And basically you just share your Sephora favorites. There's like guidelines and everything in the post, but you share your Sephora favorites in the Discord. We have a channel for it. And then you will be entered in to win I think it's a $200 Sephora gift card. And you have a whole week until the next live next Wednesday to enter. So just make sure you take a look at that so that you can enter if you would like to participate. Okay. Boom, look at this beautiful presentation. I decided to make slides and not go off the website because the Sephora website has been very slow and glitchy, probably because they're doing maintenance like in preparation for the sale. So I put all of this together in Canva. But if you guys have any this or that requests, just let me know and we'll just go over to the Sephora site and I'll pop them up. But I put them here just to make it interesting. Christiane said, the Discord is the best. I keep checking all day long. I can't even keep up with you guys in the Discord. Like I'm reading, but I can't always keep up with everything. Hi, Carrie Ann. Welcome. All right, so this is how this is going to work, guys. I have put together, basically, if you missed the intro, I have put together a bunch of products. Basically, I chose two products that I thought, well, number one, are Sephora bestsellers, and number two, they're in the same category and they're sort of like the same type of product. So if you were to be shopping the Sephora sale, maybe you would be in the market for something like this and you be choosing between these products. So we're going to chat amongst ourselves as a community on which product we would choose. I'm going to do some polls so you guys can vote. And I'm also obviously going to let you know which of these I prefer, or at least like what the differences are between them so that you have a better idea. Welcome, Rachel. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to get the this or that started, and then I'm going to write your names on the flowers in a couple of minutes. Probably while you guys are voting. All right. Here we go. So here is the first one, guys. We have the Dior Forever Foundation Stick and the Merit Minimalist Complexion Perfection Stick. Which of these do you prefer? This or that? I'm going to tell you what I think. I don't necessarily prefer one of these over the other, but I do think they're good they're good for different things and for different skin types. The Dior stick is something that I prefer to use as like an all over the face moisturizing foundation. It's very moisturizing, very blurring, excuse me, and very glowy. I think that if you have oily skin, I don't recommend this. This is going to be more for those of you who have dry skin. The Merit stick, I think that this is good if you want something more multi-purpose, if you want something that is going to be fuller coverage, if you have normal to oily skin, if you want something that you could also use as a concealer, or if you don't wear a lot of foundation and you're like, oh, I just kind of want to like do a quick little spot conceal because it is a smaller, more precise stick. That's what I like to use this for. I mean, I use it as foundation too, but like if I had to tell you the pros and cons or the differences of each, that's how I would describe it. I'm not really sure I would choose one or the other, as in like this one's so much better. I just use them for different purposes. But I get asked a lot about these, like what's the differences and which one is better all the time. Lady Miss G said, still working on my Tom Ford stockpile. I know, RIP Tom Ford foundation stick. Paula said that Merit has more shades. Oh, do they? I know that they just recently extended the shade range as well. Christina said, I feel between Dior and Tom Ford, I have no room for Merit. Oh, interesting. I'm not surprised though. Rachel said the Merit packaging in person is slim, elegant, very nice. Yeah, I would agree. Fruit Tree says, whichever one is the best color shade for me. There you go. Cheryl says, Dior, I don't like the shape packaging of the Merit products. I find them hard to apply. Oh, interesting. Pink Sparkle said, we also bougie here. You guys want to do a poll? Let's see which one wins out. Do a poll. Hold on. I'm clicking and nothing is happening. Hold on. Let me refresh. See if this works. Oh, hold on. I have to end the other poll. I'm an idiot. I'm like, why isn't it letting me do it? Okay. Dior and Merit. All right. Rock the vote, guys. Rock the vote. And I will make sure I get, who did I miss? Oh, Rachel's super chat. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel White. There you are. Goes into our peeps bucket. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. Wendy says, I love the Dior stick. I know I'll always get a flawless look with it. Thank you, Karen. Karen said, don't forget to give the like button a thumbs up. Thank you. Kia says, I have a perfect shade match with Dior. It completely disappears on my skin, and I'm left with fabulous looking skin. The Dior really does a good job with blurring. I wouldn't say the Merit one blurs as much. Oh, Icona says, oh, Sephora UK has Merit. Maybe I will get something when I'm in London in a few weeks. Yay! You should. There's a lot of good things to choose from Merit. Thank you, Need to. Let me get you on a flower here. For everybody who joined a little bit late, welcome. Please thumb up the live. We're just doing a little game of this or that. And if you give a super chat or a super sticker, or if you gift a membership, you get your name on a flower. And then we put you in a drawing for a giveaway at the end of the month. So thank you, Need to. All right, let's see who won. Oh, wow. You guys are bougie. Dior, 82%. Wow. That's crazy because I think the Merit is a better seller. I think they sell, I could be wrong, but like, I think that the Merit is a bestseller at Sephora. It's interesting to see what you guys are into. Laura said, I don't see the poll. Laura, are you on a mobile device or are you on your TV? Because the poll should just show up in the chat. But I did just close the poll like a few seconds ago. So I'm going to put up a poll for the next one in just a second. Just look for it in the chat and you'll see it. Kay Josephine said, I've used the Dior stick over the Merit Glow Serum and it's banging, haha. It is. That's a lot of glow. That's a lot of glow. All right, are you guys ready for the next this or that? Oh, hold on. I have the thank you for our super chatters from last week. I'll do a quick little thanks here and then we'll go to the next this or that. Thank you guys so much for all of our super chatters from last week or anybody who gifted a membership. I have a little spring picnic spread here today. Thank you, Sarah B. Thank you, Sylvie, Holly, Sarah Garcia, George the Cat, Karina, Kate Josephine, Anne Marie. Thank you so much. Christiane and Jessica. Oh, wait, Jessica, I think I spelled your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'll fix it next time. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, here is the next this or that. We have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, the OG, and then we have another Dior product, the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. I would love to hear all of your guys' thoughts on these. The Charlotte Tilbury one, to me, this is a little bit like thicker and a little bit more pigmented. The Dior is more something that I would use like all over the face. I use this more as like a primer or a mixer, whereas I think that this Charlotte Tilbury one, that works better if you want more of a liquid highlighter, something that you would put on the tops of the cheekbones. I feel like the Dior one is a little bit too sheer. If I had to choose, I would choose the Dior. I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury, I don't know. It's like trying to be everything, but then it ends up being nothing for me. I also don't like the packaging. I don't like the doe foot. I rather just like pump it out and then like mix it into stuff. Like with the Charlotte Tilbury one, I feel like I'm having to kind of like, I don't know, scrape it out of the tube of the jar. Let me put up another poll for you guys while I read your comments. Charlotte Dior. All right, there you guys go. Samantha said, Dior hands down. My Charlotte one went bad real quick. No way. I'm wearing the Dior now. I absolutely love it. Prada on top. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of glow. I love that. Good night, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much for gifting so many memberships. I appreciate you. Sarah says, I'm loving the Chanel Halo at the moment or the Vive one. Ooh, okay. Angela says, I have only used the Charlotte Tilbury as a highlight and under foundation. I do love it. Christina says Charlotte Tilbury is a gross experience with the doe foot. Oh, gosh. I know I missed a super chat, so hold on one second. Sonia, thank you for the super sticker. me get you on a flower here while everybody is voting. What's it gonna be, Charlotte or Dior? I feel like it's hard to beat Dior with this group, right? There you go. Thank you. Let me get another color here because Karen says, hi, Sophia. Hello, Karen. Welcome. I have like a cat hair on my nose. I think I got it off. There's always a cat hair on my face. Thank you, Karen. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Christiane says the Vive is so good. I also have the Vive palette with bronzer, blush, and highlighter. So good. Oh, Wendy says I would use the e.l.f. version over the Charlotte Tilbury. The e.l.f. one is really good. I can like barely tell the difference. Nichu says, we are Dior lovers. Ha 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 ha. Chick is Fearless says, neither. I have the Chanel Fluid Luminizer. That is, yeah, that's got to be pretty similar. Let's see what you guys voted. Oh my gosh, again, 82% for Dior. Wow, look at you guys. I mean, they're both luxury. They're both expensive products, so I guess they're both bougie, but you guys really like Dior. I like the Dior as well. Let me end the poll. Hi, Melanie. Welcome. Melanie said, my first live. I know I'm in the minority, but I am a Mario fan. Oh, I like Mario. Which products? Does he have a glowy product? I'm trying to think. Christiane said, we are Dior lovers. All right, let's go to the next one. Are you ready? Bam! Why did I put so much Dior in the beginning of this presentation? I don't know. I swear this is not like a Dior this or that. I was like, ooh, let's start with complexion. And also, one of my members requested this comparison, and I thought it was a great one to feature. We have the Dior complexion stick, and then we have the Westman Atelier face trace stick. And I would say, okay, so here's the differences between these. The Dior is like thicker and more pigmented. And the Dior, at least in the lightest shade, it is cooler in tone. Like it actually looks very contoury, almost like a shadow. The Westman Atelier is a little bit more like creamy and sheer. It's not sheer, but like it's creamier than the Dior, which has a very opaque tone to it. And the Westman Atelier, it's kind of like a neutral tone, the biscuit shade, that is. It's not as cool as the Dior. If I had to pick one, I actually would pick the Westman Atelier. I still really like the Dior and I do use it. But if I had to pick, I think I would pick the Westman Atelier. Carrie says, the biscuit shade is the best. She's referring to the Westman Atelier. Butterlight is asking, is cream or powder bronzer better? It just depends on what kind of look you like. Are you asking specifically for these brands? Like, is the Westman powder one better than the cream? Because I haven't tried the Westman Atelier bronzer yet. Let me see here. Nicole says Westman Atelier. Annika says Westman Atelier. Karen says, I'm ordering Dior. Westman Atelier blends out pinkish on me. Love the Tom Ford for special occasions. Yeah, I used to use the Tom Ford every single day. And then I got the Westman Atelier. Now I use that instead. It's not as balmy. Let me start a poll. I'm curious. I'm curious how you guys will vote on this one. Sea Salt Wave says, this is such a hard choice, but I think I have to go with Dior's Contour Bronzing Stick. Kia says, Westman Atelier has cool enough to tone to be a contour for me. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's a contour shade. It's weird because the next shade, Truffle, it doesn't look like it's for contour at all to me. It's so warm. So I don't know why she did that. Like, it wasn't really consistent. Know what I mean? Christina likes creams. Mary says, I like cooler tones better. I've tried Westman Atelier. Hard to blend, not good for me. I love Dior bronzer too. See, that's so interesting because I feel like the Westman Atelier sticks are like the easiest things to blend. I actually think they're easier to blend than the Dior stick. Dawn Princess says, I have the Westman one and I like it enough and I don't need another one. I feel weird about that choice. Karina says, Westman Atelier, definitely. A lot of you guys like the Westman Atelier. Oh, Cozy Adjacent says that the Westman one goes good with the stick foundation. I need to try the stick foundation. I might get that in the sale. Let's see. Need wants to know which shades do I use. So I use the lightest shades for each of these. So Biscuit for Westman Atelier, and then I can't remember in the Dior, it might be called Light. I think it's called Light because I remember grabbing it once and thinking it was the foundation stick, and then I drew it on my face and I was like, that's not the foundation stick, because I was like, oh, it says Light. And the packaging is almost the same. And yeah, I won't make that mistake again. Okay, Jessica says, I use Truffle in the summer and Biscuit in the winter. Lauren says that Truffle is a bronzer on my medium skin. Okay, good to know. Denise says that Truffle is a bronzer on her and she has medium neutral skin. Yeah, it definitely seems like it'd be more of like a bronzer. Okay, let's see what you guys voted. Ooh, the Dior hath fallen from grace. We have 71% Westman Atelier. Oh, it's changing. And then about 30% Dior. Good job, guys. Do you like my picks? Did I do a good job? I spent a while putting this together. Hopefully I chose some good comparisons. Okay. Christina said, haha, who is 50-50 with this? Okay. All right. Here we have the newly reformulated. Again, why did I pick all these Dior products? I just went to look through the bestsellers and the stuff that was new. We have the Dior bronzer, newly reformulated, versus the YSL. I think this is the YSL All Hours bronzer. Which one of these would you guys go with? If you've tried both of them. I know not everybody has tried both of them, but if you've tried either of them, give me your 2 cents. I actually think that the formula is pretty similar on these. I think that Dior, when they launch these, my guess is that they're looking to compete with YSL because, like, look what they did here. They basically are like, oh, we're just going to make ours look exactly like the YSL, but with like the Dior Canage quilting. I feel like it's the same thing. The formula is very similar. The formula is good. Is the YSL fragranced? The Dior one is fragranced. I actually like the way it smells. I think the biggest difference is the shades. Like the YSL, the lightest shade, it's a little bit more subtle than the Dior. me see what you guys are saying. Oh, Jen says, I have both of these in my Sephora cart right now, trying to decide what to buy. Yes. Okay, good. It's a hard choice. I would just go by like what shade you think is going to work for you. I think that the lightest shade of the YSL looks a lot more subtle on my skin. And then I think the second shade of the YSL, it's not as warm as the Dior ones. It's a hard choice, to be honest. I'm trying to think of which one I would pick. I think that the Dior, it's maybe a little bit more buildable. It's so hard. These are very similar. Marie says YSL. Okay, thank you, Nitu. YSL doesn't have a fragrance. I didn't think it did. I don't remember it having one. Casey says the Dior is prettier. Oh, I think they're both pretty, but it's the Dior Canage quilting detail is really nice. Yeah, I agree, Enamored Beauty. She said both need deeper shades as neither of the deepest work for me. Disappointed. I couldn't remember what the YSL deep shades look like, but the Dior ones made absolutely no sense. Also, I might add, both of these are matte, but if you like something more luminous, you could buy the luminous Dior bronzer on the Dior website. And they probably have it at Nordstrom too, the luminous version. I think maybe what I would do is the Dior luminous version, because both of these are very matte and I like a little bit more of a glow. I bought the cooler shade 30 in the Dior. You can use a fluffy brush and it is very easy to go light. That is true. That is true. Rachel said YSL is better for cool tone skin. I think it is slightly better. Oyan says I have both and I prefer the YSL. Dior is on the warmer side. Michelle is asking if the Dior formula is a lot different than the old one. It's different enough that you would notice the difference. It's definitely easier to pick up from the pan. And it's definitely more buildable than the old formula. The old formula was like very, very subtle. I liked it. I actually like this new formula better. I think it's a little easier to work with. Pink Sparkle. Yes, she said YSL is killing it this year. I agree. I didn't like the lip oils though. Christina said Dior marketing is fire. They are most relevant, spending smartly between influencer and classic marketing. I love these polls. Yeah, I actually think, hold on, let me put up a poll and then I'll share my thought there. Oops. Okay, rock the vote, people. Rock the vote. Okay, so what I was going to say is that I think both of these brands, they're doing similar, they're kind of like going after similar customers. I do think YSL feels a little bit younger in their releases. I think that Dior, I still see them like launching a lot of things that that are for like the core Dior customer, like these seasonal collections, but then they have sort of rebranded other things, I think, to appeal to a younger audience. But I see them doing a lot of similar marketing techniques, whereas Chanel, I don't really see them doing a lot of that. I feel like certain things are being kept the same with Chanel, and then the things that we like, they're changing the things we don't like. Does that make sense? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, but I feel like both of these brands, they're doing a lot of similar marketing tactics. All right, what are you guys saying? Nancy said, any thoughts on the Westman Atelier bronzer? I haven't tried the powder one yet. If any of you guys have tried it, definitely let Nancy know. But it looks really nice. I might get that in the Sephora sale. Need to said, yes, YSL has so many good new products. Kat says, YSL works good for me. Haven't tried the Dior yet. Yes, Mika. I think if you want something warmer, I would recommend going with the Dior. I think for me, like especially the lightest shade in the Dior works perfectly fine for me. I have a little bit of a golden undertone though, so I think that's why it works for me. Luxury Panda Review says, I'm torn between the YSL and the Gucci. Okay, we're going to talk. I have the Gucci later on in this presentation. So maybe we can talk more about the Gucci then, because I actually think those are pretty different. Okay, let me check on this poll. Oh, interesting. Wow, you guys like the YSL one. YSL is like 2/3, and then the Dior is 1/3. This is interesting for me. I love these polls. I hope you guys like them too. Oh, Heather said, I just got YSL Nocturnal Nude. I'm so excited about it. I had Peachy Nude. Oh, okay. Okay, Melanie says, the polls are so much fun, but I don't have either of these. That's okay, Melanie. Even if you don't have it, you can like vote on which one you would buy. She said the Hermes bronzer costs enough that I haven't bought any others. That is fair. That is fair. Which color did you get in the Hermes? Nitu says, I love the polls, lol. Bridget says, I love YSL Beauty as much as the YSL handbags. Peace. I love that. Well, if you like the handbags, then you're going to like that packaging. Jamie said, just ordered the YSL one now. Oh, Oyan says, I'm wearing the Westman Atelier powders in Coquette and Mimi. It's so smoothing and perfect for my skin tone. I have Sable and Suede coming. Yes, I put those in this presentation as well, so we can talk about those. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next. Boop, we got the battle of the lip oils. So I picked a new lip oil. I didn't pick the YSL one because I don't like the YSL. So I was like, okay, let's pick two lip oils that are maybe more comparable. So I have the new Merit lip oils in the sheen finish. And then I have the Dior lip oil. And also, like, ignore the shades. We're just talking about like the products. So if you like don't like this shade, imagine it's your favorite shade. Hi, Catherine. Welcome to the live. Okay, what do you guys think between these? I'll put up the poll and then I'll tell you my thoughts. So we're voting between the Merit and the Dior. Hey New says, I like the Merit. Patsy says, Merit. Cozy Adjacent says, honestly, neither are I feel like there are better. Oh, okay. Which one? What kind do you like? Stephanie said, lol, I might be picking up the YSL. Literally just before this live, I was checking my mail and YSL sent me one of the lip oils. And I was like, oh God. And it's such a beautiful shade. Let me show this to you guys. I'll probably still use it even though I hate the smell. Ooh, I dropped it on my keyboard. Whoops. I'm very clumsy, guys. This is called Purple Dream. Purple Dream. Oh, it looks so good. I was shocked that they sent me this color because I think they just send the same color out to everybody. Like they don't know who I am. I just like get a little, like every once in a while I like get something from them. And normally they send like the most nude, lightest, simplest color. And they like actually sent me a Sophia color. So I mean, I'll try it out. I'll try it out. But I don't like the scent of them. They smell like jalapenos. Ashley says, I haven't tried either one, but I'm 100% more interested in the Merit. Hillary says, I have a Merit in my cart. Hillary, which shade do you have in your cart? Karen said, I just ordered the Merit Love Dior. Angela prefers the Guerlain lip oils above all. Yeah, you know what, Angela? What I was going to say is that I like the colors, like the shades of the Merit ones and the finish the best. Like I like the way that they look on my face the best. They're more noticeable. And if you were to buy two colors, I feel like you can tell the difference on your lips, or at least on my lips. And I have very pigmented lips. So a lot of these lip oils, they legit just look the same. Like they look the same. When it comes to the Dior, I do like that chunkier doe foot applicator. And I like that the Dior is a little bit thicker. But if I was going for that kind of like basically like a clear finish, I would choose the Guerlain because the Guerlain formula I think is better than the Dior. It feels like they put, it's Guerlain, so I think they put a lot of like honey and royal jelly because they've got like the bee and everything. I think that they put honey in it or something because it feels like this thick luxe honey dream. Like they really nailed the texture. They have the best formula, but I think Merit has the best colors and finish. So in this case, I would go with the Merit. Sarah says, I love both, but I really like the Merit lately. Joanne is going to say Merit. She hasn't tried the Dior yet. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sea Salt Wave. She said, you are correct, Sophia. It has honey. Yeah. I feel like there's a subtle honey scent, and you can kind of tell in the texture. Chelsea said, ooh, this one is hard. I love the Dior, but I'm tempted to pick up the Merit, but I didn't love the clear gloss Merit ones. Might pass on the Merit unless they are really good. So I would say like the finish and like, I think that these look different from the other ones that they did, but it is going to be the same formula. So maybe that'll help you decide whether or not it would be worth it to you. Oh, Caro says that they like the Hermes lip oil. Yeah, one of you guys mentioned that last live, I think it was. I still have not tried those. Maybe I should try them next time I go to the boutique. Oh, hello, Minnie. You want to come say hello? You want to come here? There she is. I'll just let her walk on my desk, even though there's no room on here. You want to come over again? Okay. She's checking out the basket with all of your super chat entries. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's not all about you. She's like, give me treats. Give me treats. Come here. Come on. Say hello. Come here. There she is. A little mini break. Now my camera's like, what did you do? We got to readjust, but it was worth it, right? It was worth it for the cuteness. All right. All right. What are you guys saying? Okay, Minnie. Yes, Minnie emojis. Yes, Lauren. Oh my gosh. She said, does anyone remember the Lancome L'Absolu Lacquers? I need something to replace that. Okay. There's two recommendations I have for you, Lauren. Actually, yeah, two. So the first one is, I have it over across my room. YSL has some lacquers that are very similar. And Dior also does, but you have to go, I think they only have them on the Dior website. But I would check the YSL and the Dior because they're very similar. If anybody else has some recommendations, let me know, because I loved those, but I know that they discontinued them. Minnie is purring. Angela said, Sophia mentioned treats and my cat ran to the TV. Mimi said, Minnie is trying to pick the winner already. Yes, exactly, Mimi. She's like, what's in this bunny-shaped basket? Ashley said, proud member of the Minnie fan club. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can show you those lacquers that I'm mentioning. Hold on one second. Here we go. You see these? Dior, Rouge Dior Forever Liquid Lacquer Lipstick. Oh, look, it's on sale at Macy's, guys. Well, there you go. These are nice. They only have 2 in stock, but nude look. This is nice. So like they've got the 2 classic shades. Iconic Dior Red 999 and number 100 Forever Nude Look. These are really nice. I don't have nude look. I have one of the other nude ones, but they don't make them in a lot of colors because I think this kind of formula, I think it's maybe harder to formulate a lot of colors. That, or it's just not as popular as like lip gloss. So like they like limit it. But hopefully that's helpful. I would definitely check these out, especially since this is on sale right now. It's a very similar formula. Okay, let me check my poll. Okay, yeah, need to said, yes, Macy's still has the 15% off beauty sale. Yes, I know the Nordstrom one is over. I got to double check to see what they've got left. Okay. Oh, wow. I am shocked, guys. The Dior won, but like not by that much. Wow, I am surprised. I like the Merit more. All right. Oh, Swatches by Low says, are the Chanel Rouge Allure Lacs similar? Yes, those are pretty similar. Those are pretty similar. Yes. Those are worth checking out as well. I like those. I feel like they don't last as long as the Dior, but that's okay. Like sometimes people like a formula that's a little bit thinner. Okay, good, Lauren. She said, so helpful. Jessica said, I messed up and I accidentally voted for Dior. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Catherine says, I have the Merit in Tabby. I love that shade. All right, next one. Next. Oh, Minnie, you're so cute. Keep me company. Okay, here we've got 2 luminizers. We've got the new Dior ones and we have the Gucci ones. And I don't have the Gucci ones, but oh my goodness, do you guys ask about them all the time? So I might get one finally in this sale. Pretty much just so that I can compare it with other things because I always get questions about them and I've heard that they are so good. So I'm dying to hear what you guys think. Which do you prefer? Because you know I love the Dior ones. Nitu says, ooh, I love both. Mary says Gucci. Wendy says Gucci. Icona says Dior. Anissa says I love the Gucci. Joanne says, received, waiting on 2 more Dior. I have one and I love. Oh, nice. Which shades did you get? Lindsay said, I haven't tried the new Dior yet, but would be hard to beat the Gucci ones. Yeah, everyone says they are so good. Like What's the formula like? Because I think it said on the website it's a gel formula. Send me your review, guys. Send me a mini review of what the Gucci is like. George the cat says, I like those Dior ones. They remind me of the Chanel ones with the clear one on the side because they last a long time. Oh, I think you're talking about the lipsticks. Nitu says the Gucci is so soft and bouncy. Bouncy in what way? Is it squishy? Is it like a cream to powder? Pink Sparkle doesn't like the lilac Gucci very much. Yes, Caleb, this is what I was talking about. He said that Gucci packaging is much improved compared to 2016. So in Caleb's live on Monday, we were looking at like catalogs from years past, like designer catalogs. And one of them was the 2016 Gucci catalog. So this is like peak Alessandro Michele, at Gucci. And they had a page in the catalog that showed Gucci makeup. And I didn't even know that they had done that makeup. Or if I did know, I forgot about it. And we were all saying that the Gucci makeup in 2016 looked so drugstore. Like it looked like CoverGirl makeup. It did not look like this. I was like, no. They were like, has it improved? And everyone in the chat was like, no, it's improved. Improved for sure. Wow, so many of you guys like, okay. All right, I'm seeing a lot of Gucci. So we need to put this to a vote. All right. Rock the vote. Jessica says, are these the Gucci squishy ones? Yeah, are they squishy? Okay, while you guys are voting, I'm going to thank my super chatters. Minnie is still here. She's sitting on all of my things. Where's my marker? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now there's hair everywhere. Okay. Thank you very much, Melanie Fitzgerald, for the super chat. I think we have record attendance today. Y'all love the Sephora sale. I guess I picked a good topic. And if this is your first live or if you are new, we do this every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So there's always stuff to talk about. Every single week it's a little bit different. Next week we will probably do pass or yes next week, unless we want to do some other Sephora style live. But we'll probably do pass or yes next week. Thank you so much, Melanie, for the super chat. Move out of the way, Minnie. She just, that's right. Go back to your nap. Kay Josephine, thank you. She said, thanks for the fun live, Sophia. Thank you for attending. And thank you for the super chat. Get you on here. Are you guys voting? In you go. For anybody who joined a little bit late, if you give a super chat or if you gift a membership during any of the lives this month, you will be entered into a drawing to win a gift card at the end of the month. And you don't have to come to all of the lives. As long as your name is in here, we will draw it, and then I'll announce the winner at the end of the month. Oh, shoot, got some more. Get some more flowers here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the hold on. We're going to look at the poll. I'll bring up the next one, let you guys vote, and then I'll thank our other super chatters so that we can do more here. Okay. Ooh, this one was close. We have 54% Dior, 46% Gucci. That's close. That's telling you that these products are both good. It does kind of seem like Gucci has some more interesting shades, like more nuanced shades. So my members here in the members only after party, when I show you what's in my Sephora cart, you're going to have to tell me which color I need to get. Thank you so much, Wendy, for gifting the memberships. I'm going to get you guys on your flowers in just a second. All right. Hold on one second. I'm multitasking. All right. Are we ready for the next one? Boom! We got the Westman Atelier Blush Duos and the Tower 28 Get Set Blushes. These are both really good products. I would love to hear from this group. Oh, hold on. I'm not sharing. Wow, that was very anticlimactic. Boom! We have the Westman Atelier Blush Duos and the Tower 28 Get Set Blushes. 2 new talc-free blush formulas. These actually, the formulas are very similar. The packaging is different. The colors are pretty different, but the formulas are actually very, very similar. I was very surprised and it could just be that the people who were commenting on my review of the Westman Atelier, they felt like compelled to say how much they didn't like them or how overpriced they were. So that it could have just been, sometimes like we feel more like strongly compelled to comment if it's negative. But I was surprised how many people told me that they thought that they didn't like the look of these, that they thought the packaging looked cheap. They didn't like the pink packaging. They thought that they didn't look sophisticated. And I was like, really? Because I actually think the packaging is really good. I like the pink, and I thought the shades were very well chosen, but it is very expensive. But also, like, I can't remember the last time I finished a blush up completely. So for me, I guess it doesn't matter to me as much. It's just like, do I like this enough to pay $75? Yes or no? See what you guys are saying. I'm going to put up a poll. Cat hair all over my keyboard. Start the poll. All right, let me quickly thank my super chatters here. I'm trying to make sure I got the right people. I think I'm at Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay Bonaventure. Thank you very, very much. Let's see who else we've got here. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much for the super chat. Karina, thank you again. This is so much fun. Thanks, Sophia. I'm glad. Okay, yay. Karina. Oops, I actually accidentally took 2. I'm like excited to see the results of this poll. And thank you, Wendy, for gifting the memberships. So sorry if I keep repeating myself, but we have a lot of people in this chat. I know it's for some people, it's like your first live. We do this every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if memberships are gifted, like Wendy very generously just did, you might find that you become a member because it'll pick somebody who's in the chat to gift the membership to. So you will get an email letting you know that you were gifted a membership for this month. And then if you want to continue, in the membership gang, then you can decide if you want to renew after that month is over. So thank you so much, Wendy. And if you are gifted a membership, once again, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but we do have a members only after show today where I'm going to be showing you guys what is in my Sephora cart, and you're going to help me pick the shades and narrow that cart down because it's like $1,400 at the moment. So you guys are going to help me with that. And then also the next members only video, which I filmed today and I have to edit because it's over an hour of footage, is a tour of this room, a tour of my beauty room, like a very detailed, chatty tour of my makeup organization, my general room, how I film, my equipment, and my handbags, just like anything that's in this room, you guys are going to get a tour. Welcome, Marion, a new member. Welcome to the crew. Hopefully, if you're around, please stick around for the members only live. All right, what are you guys saying? Nancy said, do I think Sephora will have the Westman Atelier blushes in stock for the sale? Yeah, they should. I think that they go live the day of the sale, Nancy. I'm pretty sure. Magic Dark Star asks, how do we become members? Oh, good question. So I have the link in the description box of this live. So you just click that link and it should show you the 2 tiers. So then you just choose which tier you would like, and that should allow you to sign up. If you have any issues, because sometimes people like it doesn't work when they're on the iPhone app, you can also go to your computer, go to my channel page, and there's a join button. So you could also click the join button as well. Oh, okay, Lauren. Thank you for updating. The Westman Atelier duos are supposed to release tomorrow. I'm just curious how fast they'll sell out. I don't think that they will, Lauren. I don't think people will. I don't think anybody's buying anything from Sephora tomorrow. I think that I think that they might sell out the first day of the sale. So, but then again, like you never know. Like they're very expensive. They're very expensive. It's not like YSL. It's not like Sol de Janeiro. It's not Rare Beauty. Like these brands they have very trendy products that sell out very quickly. I don't think that they'll sell out. And if they do sell out, just wait for another sale. I'll let you know. Oh, okay, okay. It's okay. So it is okay. So it is the first day of the sale that they go live. Hillary says, I have the Tower 28 in my cart. Janet is asking, how do these Westman let me put the images up. She's asking, how do these compare with the Natasha Denona ones? So my understanding, Janet, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, the Natasha Denona duos are like a cream formula. These are a very like finely milled powder. So they actually are pretty different in terms of the formula. I like the colors of the Westman Atelier ones better, and I just use powder more. So I prefer the Westman Atelier ones. I didn't buy the Natasha ones. Like I've like watched reviews and stuff, but yeah. Lauren said the Westman Atelier is coming in the mail in suede and sable, but I'm eyeing tulle and truffle. Just not sure if truffle will be too dark. I'm pretty sure it would be too dark for me. I don't know where you fall on this skin tone chart, but I'm pretty sure it would be too dark for me. Jen says, I love the Tower 28. This brand is killing it across the board. I like the Tower 28 ones. If I was on a budget, I would get the Tower 28. Like I've been using this shade, Long Beach Iced Tea, so much. But I really do like the Westman Atelier, especially because you get 2 shades. So just if it was me and like I wasn't like I didn't have as much makeup and whatever, I would just buy like my favorite shade of the Westman Atelier and call it a day, probably. Vanessa says the Westman Atelier looks cheap due to the packaging, but I haven't seen it in person. See, I'm curious why everyone thinks it looks cheap because it's not. It's like very weighty. It's way better than like Dior packaging or Chanel packaging. Let's see. Jacqueline says they didn't look as matte as the Tower 28 ones. I feel like they look pretty similar. Like they're not glowy, that's for sure. Oh, Angela says it reminds you of Mary Kay packaging. Justine says, I bought the Beyond Beige palette. My first purchase from the brand. Thoughts? I really like Surratt. That palette is not, it's not my favorite thing, but I have a very thorough video reviewing every product from that brand, and there's some really, really good ones. So I'm curious, guys, because like the Westman Atelier packaging, it's on brand with the rest of the stuff that they produce. So people are like, oh, I wish it was like more, but it's just like all the other stuff that they make. So I'm just curious, like, are we becoming more picky or do we feel like this looks different from what they've done? Ew, love the Westman Atelier. Haven't tried the Tower 28. Kia says, I actually like the Tower 28. Small packaging, easy for summer travel, and the formula is a good value for the price, in my opinion. Okay. All right, let's see what you guys said. So we have 62% for the Westman Atelier and 38% for the Tower 28. That's interesting. I feel like a lot of you are voting for the Westman Atelier though, because like the Tower, because maybe you don't shop from Tower 28. I'm curious. Because they are totally different brands. This is interesting to see. Let me see. Oh, okay. So Vanessa's saying she didn't like the colorful packaging in blue green for the bronzing drops. It looks cheaper to me. Okay. Patsy says that it doesn't look on brand. It looks like it could be something else like Laura Mercier or Natasha Denona. This is interesting. I just find it interesting. Like I just want to know. I'm like, like what about I want to know like psychologically what about the light pink packaging makes it look cheap, especially when they have other similar things. It's just fascinating to me. Definitely go check out these in store and let me know if you change your mind. I'm very curious. Okay, all right, let's see. Hey New says we like a bougie blush. That's right, we do, including myself. All right, so let me go to the next one. So this is Battle of the Skin Tints. Both of these are bestsellers at Sephora. We have the Hourglass Veil Skin Tint, which I know a lot of you guys like. And then we have my favorite, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Tint. What do you guys think? Carrie said, it might be that other face products came in weighted metal packaging. This packaging is weighted as well. It's just pink. Marie says Danessa Myricks. Vanessa said, ooh, I have my eye on the Hourglass. Kay Josephine says, oh, definitely the Danessa one. I swear if Y'all are going to be like, Lisa Eldridge. I don't want to hear it. We're choosing between these. I knew someone was going to say that. Christiane says, Danessa without a doubt. Need to said, I heard the Hourglass is amazing. Janet says, wow, that's a tough choice. Sea Salt Wave says, Danessa for the win. Trisha wants to know which is better for oily skin. Probably neither of them. But between these two, definitely the Danessa Myrix, I think. I hate the Hourglass one. I hate it. I think I actually returned it because it's just like so greasy on me. I couldn't do it. Anne says, Hourglass or Milk Skin Tint, everyone. Oh, I haven't tried the Milk one. That one is new, right? I haven't tried that one. Krista says, I have the Hourglass Skin Tint and I like it. I haven't tried the Danessa Myrix yet. Yes, Heather, I agree. She said the Danessa, such a great skin tint, and I love that it has a bit more coverage. Let me put up a poll for you guys. Let's see, we got Hourglass. Although I love a lot of Hourglass complexion products. Let's see what you guys say. The Hourglass is a bestseller. Clearly, I'm in the minority. I just personally do not like it. I also don't like the Lisa Eldridge, but everybody else does. So that tells you something. I'm in the minority. Vanessa said, I'm confused between Hourglass or Makeup Forever Skin Tint. Ooh, I don't think I've tried that one either. Pink Sparkle said, I can't do just a skin tint. I got lots to hide. You know what, Pink Sparkle? Same here lately. I have so many breakouts lately. Hi, Brown Girl Bella. She said, I'm going for the Danessa Marks Yummy Skin. My other yummies need company. I love the yummy range. Sea Salt Wave says, Danessa for the win. Patsy wants to try the Hourglass one. Oh, Angela said, I have the Hourglass and it will be my go-to this summer. Robin says she loves them both. Jessica's like, since I don't have either, Lisa Eldridge, bah. Yeah, Lauren says that she returned the Hourglass. She said, I have dry skin and I was so shiny. That's what happened to me. It was just way too much. Same with the Westman Atelier ones. Christiane says, I have both, and the Danessa is much better for my mature skin. I rarely use the Hourglass. Magic Dark Star says, I would love to try the Milk Skin Tint. Yeah, is that one good? I haven't, has anyone tried it? Give us a little, mini review in the chat, and I'll read it out. Oh, okay. Wendy says, milk is amazing. I have it on today. Oh, it looks amazing after 15 hours. It's a bit more coverage, which I prefer. Okay, good to know. Oh, I forgot I have a tea. It's probably cold right now. But it still hits the spot. Lauren said, that makes me feel so much better that you hated the Hourglass. It looked so good on so many people in videos. I mean, I'm sure it does look good on people. I just didn't like it personally. Okay, Jen is recommending the Ciel skin tint. Ooh. Krista is saying, I use the RMS Sun Cover skin tint as my favorite skin tint. Oh, I like that one too, Krista. They don't have it at Sephora, sadly. Casey is asking, does the Danessa Myricks have a scent? No, I don't believe that it does. Okay, let me check. Okay, so Danessa Myricks is winning 58% versus 42%. And we have almost 100 votes. We have a lot of people in this live, but not as many people voting. It could be if you have not tried any of these, you're not sure. So yay, Danessa Myricks wins. Goody. Okay, hold on. There's some questions here. You guys are saying you like the Swede foundation. Chelsea is saying she still goes back to Dior Face and Body or the Fenty Skin Tint. You know, both of those are good. They're kind of like older products, but they are still good. Like the Fenty Skin Tint is great. I used to have that. And Chelsea says she has oily skin. I can see why those work well for you. The Swede is more of a foundation. It is not, it's very like moisturizing like a skin tint, but it's going to give you more coverage than most that are on the market. Oh, excuse me. All right, next one. I don't even know like which ones are up next, so it's fun for me. Oh, Battle of the Concealers, the bestsellers, NARS and Hourglass. NARS and Hourglass. What do you guys think of these? The NARS, I think, is creamier and better if you have dry skin, but the Hourglass is very luminous. It's fuller coverage, though. It's the kind of thing where like you don't want to use too much or else it gets a little cakey. But I really like the Hourglass, especially if I just want to cover more up, like it's fuller coverage. If maybe I want a fuller coverage look, I'll go in with that. Let me see. Justine says Hourglass. Mayra says, I prefer the Hourglass. Carrie says, Hourglass is my holy grail. Magic Dark Star says, NARS definitely for my dry under eyes. Karina says, NARS. Heather says, that one is so tough. I have to say they tie for me. NARS is more hydrating. Hourglass is longer wearing. I would agree, Heather. Lisette says, under eyes, Hourglass for spot NARS. That tracks. That tracks. Christiane said neither. Tyga likes the Victoria Beckham concealer. Okay, so you like the very hydrating serumy ones. Brown Girl Bella says, I have the NARS, so I would be more tempted to try the Hourglass. Pink Sparkle said, cover them sins. Jennifer said, this is so much fun. I'm glad, Jennifer. I'm glad you like it. Let me toss in a little poll for you guys. Start a poll. Vote NARS. Oops. NARS Hourglass. Rock the vote. Rock the vote, friends. Kia says, definitely NARS. Hourglass is way too shiny under my eyes. Okay, so Mika says, Hourglass versus the Dior. I love my Dior one, but I've been eyeing the Hourglass. So I think that the Hourglass is still fuller coverage than the Dior. Out of the luxury ones that I've tried at Sephora, the Hourglass seems to have a little more coverage and blurring. The Dior one, like I think if you like the Dior, I don't think you need to get the Hourglass unless you're like really struggling with dark circles and covering them up. If you want something a little bit longer wearing, maybe the Hourglass would be good. I like how much coverage it gives. Cassie said, I hated both of these, so I'm so sorry. Well, that's okay. Hey New says NARS. Trisha likes the NARS for face concealing, but not under her eyes. Mika says, I need all the coverage I can get. Hourglass it is. Annika said, the poll is so close. Oh my gosh, let me check. Oh, okay. If you haven't voted, your vote counts. Rock that vote, okay? We have 91 votes, and Hourglass is winning literally by like 2%, by 1%. Oh, you guys are going to tip this. Oh, we're 50-50. Oh my goodness. Your vote matters, guys. It's literally 50-50. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, I was going to end the poll and it went back to 50-50. I see some of you guys jumping in there and voting. Oh my goodness, you guys tipped it to the NARS. All right, let's end the poll. NARS won, but just barely. Just barely. The OG Holy Grail NARS Creamy Concealer. Christina said, ha ha ha, I liked it equally in 30s and in my 50s. Love that. I keep hearing about the Kulfi concealer. Joey says, I like the Kulfi concealer. So many of you tell me about Kulfi products. What should I try? Wendy said, it's the OG for a reason. All right, let's see what I put next. Oh, more blushes. Blush. Sea Salt Wave says the Kulfi concealer is so good. Nancy, I think the Givenchy pressed powder just came out today at Sephora. So I don't know if anyone will have tried it, but maybe some of you guys got it like on the Givenchy website. Rocio says, I just started using NARS concealer and I'm in love. It's so good, right? I think I have like 3 shades of the NARS because I use them for different things on different parts of my face. Brown Girl Bella says, listen, YSL has me in a chokehold. Laressi says Thai. Jessica says Gucci. Pink Sparkle says the YSL. Oh, this is going to be close. I like the Gucci one better. Vanessa says no one can replace Gucci blushes, lol. Mary says this is a hard one. Mimi says Gucci. All right, hold on. Let me put up the poll while I read your stuff. Okay. We got YSL and Gucci. I knew you guys would like this one. I think I have another blush one up next. Okay, Joey says Gucci for the formula, YSL for the colors. Oh, you know what? I think I might agree with you because Gucci, like, they have some cute colors, but I kind of wish they had, I don't know, like they've got a lot of pinks and corals. Like they need more browns and nudes. Marie says, I'm so torn. Gucci by the hair of a chinny chin chin. Kay Josephine says, I love my YSL blush. Christiane says, tough call, but Gucci. Oh, Jacqueline has tried the Givenchy pressed powder and she is impressed. I think I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to get that in the sale, even though I don't need it. I'm like really, really intrigued. I like pressed powders better than loose powders. Mary says it's a tie. Wendy says Gucci. I have the YSL and I'm not a fan. It doesn't last no matter how I set it. Any advice would be appreciated. That's surprising. I feel like the YSL lasts long. I just don't like the way that they apply. Heather prefers baked powders. Oh, I have some of those in this live as well, Heather. Get ready. You're going to have to choose. Once again, I have a cat hair on my face. I think I got it. Minnie is asleep on her rug now. Magic Dark Star says, I would love to try both of these. Trina says, I found the YSL to be a little bit dusty, but so many people like it. I feel like I need to swatch again. Yeah, maybe they don't swatch well. That's the thing. A lot of the like talc free ones, they don't swatch well. So it's like hard to kind of get a sense. Joanne is asking, what are the differences? So other than the shades and the packaging, because like they both have beautiful packaging, the Gucci is a demi-matte formula. So these are going to have a little bit more glow. And I feel like, I don't think that they're as powdery. They're like a little more silky, whereas the YSL, like a lot of the talc-free formulas that have been released recently, they're a little bit more like powdery, a little bit drier, and you have the option between a matte finish and a satin finish. Personally, I like the Gucci ones. I think that they're just a lot smoother. I like the finish. I like the way they blend better. But I would kind of like to see more of the shades that the YSL line has in the Gucci line. Lenley says, I want to try the Gucci. Vanessa's like, the Gucci better be winning. Rebecca wants to know if I tried the YSL Spicy Berry. No, I just got the 2 colors that I reviewed, and I just kept it at that because I don't like the YSL ones. But I think that anybody can wear Spicy Berry. It just depends on what brush you use. But because I found them to be kind of patchy, I was like, well, I'm not going to get that. I like the warm berry shade from Gucci, so I'll just wear that. That was kind of my reasoning. Kim says, I just bought the La Prairie loose powder, but I definitely have the pressed Givenchy powder in my cart. Same, Kim. Are we the same person? Legit. I don't know if you missed this. I don't know when you hopped into the live, but I just bought the La Prairie powder as well, and I have it on my face today. All right, let me check this poll. Oh, wow. It's close. Gucci is pulling ahead, and a lot of you have voted. All right, team, let's go. We got Gucci 55%, YSL 45%. Let me see what you guys are saying. All the things make up. Shoot, I can never be on time to your lives. That's all right. Any time is on time for you guys. It's whenever you want. Stephanie says, Spicy Berry is beautiful. I am light to medium. Okay, guys, Gucci wins. Yes. Yes, I feel so validated by my own subscribers. Okay, next. We have about 5 or 10 minutes left in this live. We got through most of this. Okay, I promised you guys some baked blushes. We've got the showdown between Kosas and Hourglass. So we have the Kosas Blushes Life Blushes and the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. These are both very good. They're so similar. They're so similar. Jennifer said, oh, another hard one. Selena says, oof. Anne says, Hourglass for sure. Lauren says, Hourglass. Lauren is asking, what color in the Gucci for light skin? I think any of them would work, Lauren, but like my favorite is rosy beige. But I wouldn't say it's like designed for fair skin. I just like that color. But the light pink one is really beautiful. Also the color that's called True Pink, if you like a cool tone pink, that one's really beautiful for light skin. I do really like the pink one. Ravi says, love the Kosas. Oh, wow. Chelsea said, Hourglass cannot be topped. So I actually, like, while I do love Hourglass and I love all my palettes, I feel like the formula of these is so similar that, like, if I were recommending a baked blush to somebody, I would actually recommend the Kosas because I think the packaging is cute. They have more shades, better shades, I think. And it's cheaper. It's cheaper. But if it came to a finishing powder, I would definitely go with the Hourglass. Christina said, this is the easiest poll tonight. Is it? Oh my gosh. I'm curious. All right, hold on. The Kosas blushes were one of like the most popular things on my channel last year, I think. Oops. Okay, here's the poll. There, it like wasn't loading for a second. I got a little weird, a little nervous. Wow, look at all of you guys voting for the Hourglass. That's so interesting because I really feel like the Kosas just look the same. Oh, Joey doesn't like the package. They always break. Really? Jessica said this was the hardest one for her. Jacqueline says, I haven't tried the Kosas and I have so many Hourglass blushes. I'll be 100 before I finish them. Joanne is obsessed with the Hourglass finishing powder. Jessica said, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart in a blind test. I agree. April says, Kosas has more neutralish tones. The Hourglass line, like they only have like 5 colors to choose from, whereas with Kosas, like they have a full range of shades. It just makes more sense to me. I love the Hourglass ones, but like, I don't know. I just feel like Kosas has like more differentiated shades for me to pick. Hourglass keeps launching like the same shades over and over again. Darling Dior once says, what about the OG Baked Blush from Laura Geller? I heard that those are good. Yes, Heather, I don't understand why Hourglass doesn't expand their range more often. Right? Like, why don't they just launch a couple more shades? Okay, Joey says, I love the Hourglass, but I feel it's too shimmery for me now. RMS is more my vibe. Yeah, I like the RMS ones too. Vivian says, the Kosas has more colors and fit my skin tone better. No, Mika, the Hourglass is not glittery or chunky. It's like a finishing powder blush. It's very smooth and gives like an airbrushed look. Same for the Kosas. Like neither of them are glittery. All right, Hourglass won by a landslide. All right, well, good to know what you guys like. Laressi says, I just took the Sophia tip of labeling my makeup so I can see it at a glance. Didn't mind it on the Kosas blushes, but the bougie side of me is hating labels on the Gucci. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know I put labels on everything, and like even the really nice packaging I will label because I want it to be organized. When you put it on like something really, really fancy. Jessica said, this is definitely a bougie crowd. All right. I think let's do one more because we have done the full 2 hours, but we made it through most of this, I think. I think I had like 18 slides of this. Okay, which of these do you guys want to do? You want the liquid blushes? Do you want the like putty blushes or the Gucci and Tom Ford bronzer? Which ones do you want? Liquid blush, putty blush, or bronzers? Adriana says cream blushes, bronzer, bronzer. Okay, I'm getting a lot of bronzers. Jessica said, I have to pick between my children, Gucci and Tom Ford. Everybody is saying bronzer. How about this, guys? How about I give you a little mini review of the new Rare Beauty blush, and we will do the while you vote on the bronzers. How about that? So we're going to do the bronzers. So which would you go for, Gucci or Tom Ford? I'll put up the poll. This is a hard one, right? It's a hard one. Gucci, Tom Ford. Notice how I picked the shoe that a lot of those of you who have cooler undertones enjoy. Gay Samantha said, can we have a both option? A lot of you guys like the Gucci. Carolina said, which of them is more similar to the Pat McGrath bronzer? I would say the other ones we looked at earlier, the Dior and the YSL, are more similar to the Pat McGrath. Between these two, the Tom Ford, so like the formula of these actually pretty different. Tom Ford is like a demi matte, and I think it might be baked. The Gucci has like a softer texture, like it's almost a little bit creamy. Like if you have dry skin, this is a great one to check out. And the lightest shade featured here has kind of like a pinkyish tone that a lot of people who have a cooler undertone really like. Like if you're very fair, that sort of pinky tone can be very flattering, just depending on your undertone and what you prefer. And then the Tom Ford in Terra, this is like a very neutral toned bronzer. They're both really good. Tom Ford has a little bit more radiance to it. The Gucci is more of like a matte finish. Some of you guys are saying that the Gucci one hard pans. Well, the Gucci one, it has like that creamy texture. So, you know, anything that's like very finely milled or has a little bit of like emolliency to it, you know, you want to be careful when you apply it to kind of like set it down and then blend it. So I've actually never had any issues with it getting hard pan personally, but I can see why maybe that would happen. Wow, you guys have a lot of opinions here. I love this. Let me see what the poll is. Oh, Gucci's winning by a little bit. Wow. Well, not a little bit. It's like 60-40. All right, rock the vote, guys. It looks like Gucci won. I'm going to end this poll. Gucci won. Chelsea said, phew, that's an impossible choice. I love both, but for their different colors. But I think I'd go for the Tom Ford. I don't know which one I would go with. Maybe the Tom Ford. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the Tom Ford, but I do really like them. I think the Gucci is great if I'm doing maybe a more subtle look. And then do you guys want me to quickly review for you the Rare Beauty blush? Let me get it real quick. I have one. And you know what? They're going to be sending me a couple more shades. I just found out like an hour ago. Where are you? Here we go. All right. Last thing we're going to do. So I purchased this one. This is in the shade Worth. I've been getting a lot of questions about these, and my Sephora recommendations video will be coming out this week. And I mentioned this in the video, but I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek here. So here's the packaging. It's pretty simple. It looks a lot like the Tower 28 Blush Compact. Pink Sparkle said, nice PR for Sophia. Yeah, I was pretty excited. I was like, yes, something I want. But I did buy this shade. So, Cozy Adjacent said, also, thanks to whoever gifted me a membership. Yay! Welcome to the membership. If you would like to become a member, the link is in the description box. We're going to, right after this, we're going to have a members only live, and I'm going to show you guys what's in my Sephora cart. Okay, so here's what it looks like. This is the shade Worth. Ooh, I feel like I need to reapply my lipstick. Okay, so see that it's like a cream to powder texture. See how it's like squishy? So it's called the bouncy blush for a reason, because it's squishy. So it feels very, very silky, like real silky. You're almost shocked how nice it feels. See how much pigment it is? See how that has a little bit of a sheen? Because it's emollient. And it's quite pigmented. I feel like I rubbed it a little. There we go. Rubbed it off a bit. I feel like it's a little washed out on the camera, but these are pretty pigmented. Now, everyone's like, what's the difference between this and the Chanel? There's a couple of differences other than like the packaging. The finish of the Chanel ones is more radiant, and they are described as such. The finish of the Rare Beauty ones is matte, and they are described as such. It's called the Matte Bouncy Blush. So like there's no shimmer to this at all. You get a little bit of like a hydrated look because it's like a slightly creamy finish, but there's no light reflecting particles. So if you, welcome Addison, new member, welcome. Join us for the live after this if you are still up. Is it similar to the MAC Putty Blush? You know what, Emily? I found those a little bit hard to pick up out of the pan. These are more pigmented. I like to apply this with like a fluffier synthetic, like a BK Beauty blush brush. Like fluffy, pick it up out of the pan, dust it across the cheeks. It's very, very easy to do, very easy to apply. The Chanel ones are not quite as pigmented as these. I feel like with the Chanel, I will go in with like a BK Beauty 101, like something that I would use for a cream blush. These feel a little bit more powdery. The Chanel ones feel a little bit more creamy, but it's the same style of product. It's the same style of product. So there's more similarities than there are differences, but that's the difference. And the Rare Beauty shades are similar to the shades of the liquid blushes. In fact, like they are the same shades. They're more like, they're a little more like vibrant and poppy and colorful, whereas the Chanel ones, they look a little bit more like luxury French brand, right? It's like, oh, a classic rose, a very light beige, a vibrant plum. So the shades are like the vibes are different. Does that help? The MAC ones, I used to have those. I decluttered them. It's like the same premise, but I think that these are better personally. I just answered the question about the MAC ones. Heather says, I wish Chanel would make more shades in the cream blush. I want a darker nude, and the one they had didn't show up. Yes, I agree. They totally need more shades. Like, what was it, only 5? Sea Salt Wave says, I don't think anything will ever replace the Chanel blushes. Is it better than Patrick Ta? It's a totally different blush. It's a totally different formula, so I can't answer that. I don't really use my Patrick Ta blushes much anymore. Cozy Adjacent says, is this one more buildable? Yes. The Tom Ford bronzer is a demi-matte. Magic Dark Star says, the Rare Beauty blush looks so pretty. It is pretty. I'm really excited. They're going to send me, I think I chose like 3 shades or something. So I'm excited because these are really nice. I think these are solid. Like, I think this is these are going to sell out. These are definitely going to sell out. It's just my prediction. I don't actually know. I think that this is going to be one of the hottest items of the sale, especially because Patrick Ta and Mario literally launched nothing. They launched a mascara and like body lotion or something, like so boring. Oh, Michelle wants to know, is that color close to Chanel Rose Radiant? It's not. It's very warm. I don't even think like it's described on the Sephora website as like a rose or something. It's not. It's more like a terracotta. See how like it's orange? I like it, but it's not like there's not a lot of similar shades between the Chanel and the Rare Beauty. I don't think either one is longer lasting. I haven't noticed one being longer lasting. Nicole says, do you use your finger or a brush? I use the synthetic brush. Oh, Brown Girl Bella, I am wearing the Victoria Beckham palette in the new colorway that was available on Nordstrom for like a hot second, and I managed to snag it. Did I answer all of your guys' questions? I hope. What is the pink purse behind you? They actually don't make these anymore. And I bought this from my friend who is like another influencer who is selling it. This is a little micro, this is a Ferragamo classic top handle. And for a short while, they made these little teeny ones. And and my friend was selling this. And I was like, oh, I'll take it. So I got like a ridiculously good deal on it. And it's just like a cute little mini bag. And it comes with a little crossbody strap. I kind of like changed up some of my display things for spring. So I thought this was like a cute spring bag. And you guys know I love my mini bags. Thank you guys. Oh, okay, guys. I hope I was able to answer as many of your questions as possible. Thank you, SP. She said, you look radiant. Thank you. I went for a little bit of a glam look today with a bun. I mean, I was a little lazy. I didn't do my hair, so I put it in a bun, but I went glam with the makeup. Thank you, guys. All right, so that's all we have for today. I'm sorry the members live is starting a little bit late, but I just wanted to answer everybody's questions. So, Heather, these are from Aloe, the tank tops. All right, guys. Well, next week we will likely do pass or yes, unless you want to do another like Sephora Q&A. Let me know. Comment down below. We can figure things out. So yeah, good luck. Pink Sparkle said, good luck everyone with your carts. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a super good night, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.